Congratulations! You've successfully completed your 1/100th scale Strike Freedom Gundam model. Intermediate course. Painting with Gundam markers. First, paint a coat with a white Gundam marker so that the underlying plastic color does not show through. It takes about 20 minutes for a coat of paint to dry. Cleaning up painting mistakes with a design knife. Similar to panel line mistakes, you can clean up painting mistakes by carefully scraping them away with a design knife. Make sure to wait at least 20 minutes for the paint to dry before you attempt to scrape it away. You can completely erase mistakes. Painting a color over the white base coat. After waiting at least 20 minutes for the base coat to dry, you can apply the color coat. Repeat process 2 or 3 times. Additional line painting. You can create your own panel lines and highlight them with paint to sharpen the look of your model. First, pick the part which you want to add a panel line to. Use 2 pieces of tape to mark the edges of the area you wish to cut out. Slide the design knife in the gap between the pieces of tape to create a groove. Next, use a Gundam marker to paint the panel line. Finally, remove the tape to complete the effect. Eye detailing. Now let's try a basic method of improving the detail of your Gunpla's eyes. First, apply a base coat of black paint to the area which you will apply the eye stickers. Wait at least 20 minutes for the paint to dry. Then, use a design knife to cut away the yellow portions of the eye sticker. You can then apply the yellow portions to the eye parts for an enhanced 3-dimensional effect. When applying finishing spray, make sure to hold the can roughly 30 centimeters from the parts being sprayed and always use it in a well-ventilated area. After applying the spray to the front surfaces of the model, wait at least 30 seconds for it to dry, and then apply the spray to the other side. Congratulations, you're all finished. Kits built with intermediate skills have a sharper appearance. Advanced course. Eye detailing Part 2. This time we'll take a look at some more advanced eye detailing techniques. First, just as you did in the intermediate course, prepare the eye parts with a black Gundam marker. Next, use a design knife to scrape clean the pupils of the eye parts. Then apply some paint from the black Gundam marker to your palette. Dip the tip of a toothpick in the paint and apply it to the pupils of the eyes. Repeat the process 2 to 3 times, waiting for the paint to dry between each application. All done. Note how much more expressive the eyes appear in the comparison to using stickers. Hiding seams. Let's hide the seams that appear when the edges of 2 parts meet. First, make sure to use plenty of model cement when joining parts together. The cement should squeeze out from between the parts. Once this excess cement dries, it can easily be removed with sandpaper. Cut the sandpaper to an appropriate size, wrap it around a pen, and sand down the exposed glue. Depending on the shape of the parts being sanded, folding works well too. Look at how well the seam seems to disappear. Just compare the sanded parts to the original. Let's learn how to restore panel lines that were erased during the seam line removal process. The sanding process removes panel lines as well as seam lines. However, you can use the design knife to highlight and redraw faint panel lines. It's a great way to restore missing panel lines. Now you've completed your advanced level kit, all finished. Your Strike Freedom Gundam looks like it just stepped right out of the animation. Now, let's have a look at some advanced techniques for making your GUNPLA look better. First off, weathering. The technique of painting your model to look like it's been through actual combat is called weathering. Use Gundam markers designed for weathering to apply a light coat of paint to the desired parts. Then while the paint is still wet, use a cotton swab to gently smear it. This allows you to detail parts so they look like they've been through actual battle. Using silver markers. It's a good idea to match the weathering color to the type of part you want to paint. It's possible to create interesting weathering effects even using normal Gundam markers. Applying decals to your GUNPLA. You can apply decals to the surface of parts to replicate various markings and designs. Decals intended for Gundam models are called Gundam decals. They are soaked in water to soften them up before being applied to the model. First cut out the decal from the sheet, then soak the decal in water before applying it to the kit. Next, gently wipe away any water or bubbles from the applied decal, and apply some decal setting solution. This will improve the adhesion of the decals as excess liquid is wiped away. This concludes our beginner, intermediate, and advanced techniques introductory course. Now you're ready to become a GUNPLA master.